joined courtside with the coach of the NBL1 Women East for the Central Coast Crusaders, Mikko von Lueders. You've really changed the culture here in Central Coast. Now you're second or third year with Central Coast, running coaching camps there, running coaching clinics, really providing your young coaching mind, your holistic approach to the Central Coast Crusaders. What's it been like these last few years?
Well, first and foremost, it's a pleasure to be back here in the Bear Cave. Of course, this was my home for many years, and it's still a bit surreal to come down here. It's a surreal thing to be talking to you. I mean, the amount of times that you've been running up and down refereeing some of my domestic teams while we were here, like, it's a real homecoming. So it's bittersweet because obviously I'm proud to be where I am and with the group that I'm working with, but to come back here, it's got a special place in my heart. Even walking in here today and seeing the new scoreboard and going, wow, things are looking good here with stadium lighting and a brand new scoreboard. So, but to actually answer your question, it's really good. We got good basketball passion on the coast. And when I first got to that program, we were struggling to get people to trainings, and now we've got upward of 20 people at our trainings, and we've got significant competition for making the game day roster. So it's nice to have that sort of set of problems to have now.
No, forever growing in the culture there down at Central Coast, and really provided some much needed coaching experience for our young athletes here at North. You have a very unique player style. I've watched your games a couple times. You run some really good out of bounds plays, some really good side out of bounds plays, always changing it up with a holistic approach. What do you look to see in the second half of the season for your squad?
Great question. So unfortunately, we've had a season-ending injury to one of our main scorers, and Sarah Matthews. We had a bout of COVID a couple weeks ago, so we've really taken a hit the last couple weeks. I've challenged the girls to consider that their next 6 games are against teams above us on the ladder. So we have an uphill battle to fight, and really I just want 40 minutes of hard-nosed, full-blown effort. We have a one percenters policy where we're trying to dive on balls, we're trying to do all those little extras, really get our communication on point. So that's our goal for the second half, is to finish. If we shift on the ladder, great, but really I want us to set standards and habits that we can take into the next 2-3 seasons.
Yeah, really trying to build that Central Coast brand of basketball. I'm convinced Rachel Manpower to come over to the squad, and what an asset she's been in the second game. Really lit it up tonight, really putting the team on her shoulders. What do you like from Manpower?
Well, I like that there's someone that's almost as old as me on my roster, so we get what we like to remind her that she was the WNBL's oldest rookie last year. So it was a nice little tidbit to get her back. Of course, Rachel and I are very close friends, and in that 2019-2020 season where we went to the grand final where we lost to Norths, she was our number one player. So it's really nice to have her back. She provides leadership, she provides an attitude, and as we all know as coaching enthusiasts, we don't like those long twos. She's the only person that can take long twos and not get in trouble for it.
Glad to have you always back at the Bear Cave, the mastermind behind the Central Coast Crusaders NBL1 East team. Gotta love it. Mikko von Lueders, thanks for dropping by.
We love what you guys do. Thank you so much. It's great to see you as always.
Appreciate it.